The last week of this year, has the sim taken a break, or are we gonna have more action? Different studios have no time for breaks. We're seeing more add-ons coming towards the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, another episode to bring you on what's hot at the sim. So hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Before we begin, now one of the things to up your experience would be the right way to learn to fly, isn't it? The elements that are needed to have a successful flight, be it VFR flying, IFR, commercial and more. Now with flight simming getting more serious, we have experts like real airline captain David helping us every step of the way in different tutorial missions. Now what's more interesting is with the holidays ongoing, there's a good 40% off sale until the 4th of January, which you can take good advantage of. You can find the link to this in the description below. The gang of Airsoft have been teasing us with bits and details of the upcoming A330, surprising us every time with their progress. Now based on the plan, we should have had this aircraft already. Airsoft have been busy with several other projects and we don't blame them. With the A330, work continues to bring in a good rendition of this long hauler. The cockpit looks brilliant here, with crisp and detailed textures, covering the 3D model aspect of the instrument panel, having many layers in it. Now the good thing is that the visuals are a priority. Looking at the images here surely gives us the idea and hope on how more optimized our experience would be with this long hauler. Another team have been silent from quite a while. Now ever since the Grumman Goose, Big Radials have been working on this project heavily and hope to give us soon next year. The Norden Norseman, a Canadian bush plane that was designed in the 30s, helping operate and land on some difficult terrain. That's one of the main purposes of a bush plane. Hardly 900 units produced over 25 years. The popularity still remains on this beauty. With the teaser image, it's hard for us to conclude on what the priority is here. The textures look great here, and the aircraft comes with different variants from skis, floats, and a standard one. Now Canada is a place where the terrain is tough, most of the times due to harsh Arctic conditions, and with the power built on Pratt & Whitney engines, this makes it an ideal companion. There's definitely more to follow on this one. Towards the military, this category has been growing more interesting. We've been expecting a few transport planes, but today it's not about that, rather the B-2 Spirit. A follow-up project after the F-22A Raptor. Now Top Max Studios have been working on this somewhat of a secretive project, while the B-2 Spirit is sure a secret, similar to the F-22 due to its operational capabilities. Now this is a legendary aircraft which the US Air Force consider to be a dramatic leap in technology. That means it's capable of delivering both conventional and nuclear munitions. A milestone for the US for sure. Now this was first used in 1999. That was later used in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Libya. A good start with the 3D modeling aspect here. Now there are going to be further refinements on top of this, and hoping to see a good set of details with a realistic model of the interiors and avionics. The good news is that it's a PC and an Xbox release. That's the plan, and there isn't a release date yet, but something to keep us in suspense. Now classics have been growing here at this platform, and it tends to be more exciting spending a nice afternoon flying on these beauties. FlySimware have brought us the Newport 24. This was a port over of the old FSX and P3D planes towards Microsoft Flight Simulator, which somewhat leaves us thinking on how the outcome is gonna be. Port overs can be sooner, which is a good thing, but would it react, respond, and behave as per the environment set by the sim? There are a lot of elements to consider to be perfectly capable of functioning at this platform. Now the team have an extensive portfolio going back to the FSX days, and the plan is to bring in a lot more classics soon. The current project is still a work in progress beta that's sold at $12, and hopefully, with the feedback getting from early adopters, we ought to see this in a better shape. On a ground level, we have FS2 crew offering us an experience tailored with the 737 from PMDG. There's no doubt the 737 is an iconic aircraft of the sim, and with a companion like FS2 crew, things can get a lot more immersive. This expansion pack represents advanced crew simulation supporting all models of the 737. The flight officer assumes the role of pilot monitoring while the user retains the role of pilot and command. Now with a well-defined hierarchy, we should be able to follow Boeing standard operational procedures, and there are over 15 recorded voice sets from around the world to keep it authentic, plus a direct integration on the toolbar via the command center. Before we continue, a big shout out to Gabriel for his incredible setup here. Just look at the way he has every set of flight simming nicely organized and all set to have his next journey. That's a beautiful setup, mate, and if you'd like to share your setup, do join our Discord server and we'll be happy to showcase them. We all know who FlyInside are. they gave us the Bell 47 G2 heli, which we featured it last year. The momentum of doing a massive job continues with this heli. Bell 206. The team have been more confident to offer us another beautiful model with a realistic set of details, covering visuals, features, sounds, high-resolution textures, and with the Allison engine that's been modeled in great detail. It really helps us get more immersive with a finicky start procedure according to the team. A feature to bring in today for sure, and more adventures to follow on the Bell 206. Ground level speaking, what airport is this? Another feature would be to introduce the PAJN airport from the team of Northern Sky Studios, a publicly owned airport and a seaplane base in Alaska. Now this airport serves as a regional hub for all air travel, bush carriers to major US airliners including the well-known Alaskan Airlines. Now this team doesn't need no introduction. From custom surroundings with the help of high-quality PBR, texturing effects on all airport buildings, Alaska is a great region to discover some exciting landscapes. PAJN in short. You can find the link to purchase this beautiful airport in the description below. Before we move to events, let's do a shout out to some popular folks in the community. Dave Brown from the UK, Mike Coffey from Canada, Captain Depper from the US, CEO Verona, and Dose of Boost. Can't be thankful enough for your support. Towards events, the team of Aussie Group Flights team continue their journey uncovering a good portion of Australia. This week the plan is to begin from Cowan to Horn, YHID in short. Now there sure is history on this airport. In fact, the second most bombed area of Australia by the Japanese in World War II after Darwin. It's nice to learn so many things here at the sim, meet great people, and improve your experience, especially on multiplayer mode. So mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow. If you join our Discord server, you can find the details of the events plus the latest news on what's hot at the sim. Freewares are another exciting part of this video. Last week it was Indiana. This time, we are moving to New York. There's some tough snow out there right now at the moment, and I hope you New Yorkers are safe and sound. The Hudson Valley Regional Airport, KPOU in short, located in southern New York near the town of Poughkeepsie. The airport consists of 3 runways. There are other businesses located here as well on aviation-related activities. Now the same dev I've been showcasing from a number of weeks, Wind Hover. He spent plenty of time working on runways, taxiways, ramps, custom 3D modeling, and a few buildings adding more life to the default one. Custom hand-placed taxiway lines, parking locations, and more. Now the link to both the freeware and the community events can be found in the description below. We hope you liked this video. We have so much more coming. Do subscribe for more. Until next time, do take care.
One day, I believe in the future. I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire, you can bring to pass. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that you can achieve what's inside your soul. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say.